The Warrior series was like comfort food for me over the years. That is until they tried to do new things with it that just didn't work out. This all means that any hope for redemption is on the shoulders of the Orochi spin-off series, which brings together a large cast of the entire universe of characters. With the release of Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate, anyone who has held out on jumping back into this series should see this as the perfect opportunity for classic Warriors gameplay with some magical new features.
道が開けた。
で、どちらが先に行く？
Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate reintroduces the heroes of the Three Kingdoms, who must deal with a new threat that will bring them all together once again. The god Zeus is caught by his son Perseus attempting to interfere with the mortal realm. Perseus then takes it upon himself to steal powerful Ouroboros bracelets that are embedded with magical abilities. These bracelets are then scattered across 4 factions. The wielders of these bracelets are granted magical abilities, which is unlike anything these warriors have ever seen before. Throughout the narrative, motives are cleared up and the real enemy is uncovered. I actually really enjoyed how the game tied in each of the characters across the chapters. It's done cleverly and pretty much gives a brief introduction to them as you unlock more during each mission. With the release of Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate, players will find that the conclusion of the game has been altered somewhat to provide a true ending. I appreciated how the developers built up to this and felt that the added storylines and sub-events did a great job of building out these characters. The story focuses on a few key characters who stand out more prominently than others, but those who put time into characters can unlock new events with them. Furthermore, sacred treasures can now be equipped to any character, hence it's possible to create the party of characters you prefer and not just base them around the characters with the better magical abilities. Players are dropped on a map and travel from target to target, taking down hundreds of enemies along the way. To speed things up, players can summon a magical horse, but missions are kept pretty straightforward from here. I could see this getting repetitive, but the massive roster and customization options within the game make it fun for hours. To add variety, the game's magical abilities give characters a new way to take down groups of enemies and extend their combos. Magical abilities hit hard and vary depending on which of the elements is equipped. During gameplay, this can be changed, but each has their benefits within the fight. To balance this even more, players can bring with them 3 different warriors. Switching party members is seamless and can be done to extend combos even further by switching them in and out. The maps found in Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate are some of the best that I've seen in the series. They are large and have maze-like designs, and these new stages sometimes block you from going in specific ways. Normal difficulty doesn't put up much of a challenge, but the more challenging modes do push the player's knowledge of navigating maps and pulling off large combos to the test. After Chapter 5, new modes open up, and the extra content is accessible. Infinity Mode gives players a chance to take a party through a dungeon and earn experience that is tied to leveling up their skill level. This all ends with some fierce battles that will definitely challenge returning players. The issues with Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate is that it is only an update, and those who have completed the game will get far less out of the experience than those who are starting their adventure right away. I would say that the Orochi burnout may occur after spending so many hours within the game already that it might not seem worth it to jump back in because the writers wanted to make a few new characters and a new ending. That said, I found the updated content refreshing, and I appreciated all the little extras added for those who played the most. The developers reward players for their time continuously throughout the game, and that shows as you unlock something after each mission. Still, this requires players to be invested, and sadly, Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate doesn't do much to make new fans of the series as it does its best to hold on to the faithful fans that it still has.
渡せ。それは人が持つべきものではない。ならば。
Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate offers a ton of new features for returning fans to discover, but the price of entry feels a bit high. It seems like the game caters more to those who have held out on jumping back into the Warriors series, but if that's the case, then you found the best entry in the series to date. Although the straightforwardness of the missions become tedious, the story holds it all together for hours of entertainment. Add in the extra customization, new modes, new characters, and new systems, make it all easy to say that this is the definitive version of this title. Noisy Pixel gives Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.